Hey guys, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hi. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here. Let's go ahead and do our disclaimer. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and it is used for fair use. All right. And entertainment. Let's go ahead and say that. Good morning, guys. Thank y'all for being here. Oh, it's been a crazy morning trying to get some stuff done. I have a very, very busy morning. All right, let's get started with celebrity news. I hope you guys had a great morning thus far. You got your coffee and doing what you need to do. Also, hope you guys had a chance to check out the review for Love and Marriage Huntsville on last night for that particular video. If you did not get a chance to check that out, please go ahead and hit the like button as well for that, okay? Because, baby, we had a ball, okay? So I hope you guys were able to check that out if you weren't in the video, okay? I mean, if you weren't actually watching the video or the live during that time, okay? All right, let's get started. All right, celebrity news, you guys know is always first, okay? All right, now, first person we're going to talk about for celebrity news is Mr. R. Kelly. You guys, he is in the news after Minnesota prosecutors decided to drop R. Kelly's charges. You guys, you know, he had that one last case that he had to face in Minneapolis with multiple charges. They decided to drop it. Yeah, after he had his 30-year conviction for the New York case. And then, you know, he was already sentenced to the 20 years for the Chicago case. So then he still, like I said, had the Minnesota case. And they decided, excuse me, my voice is still waking up. They decided to drop that particular case, maybe because he got so many other, maybe because he has so many other charges and he's getting so many years for the other cases. All right, so what it says is, it says that Minnesota prosecutors have dropped the sex abuse charges against R&B star R. Kelly. It says that the charges stem from an allegation that he invited a 17-year-old girl to a hotel room in 2001 and paid her $200 to dance unclothed for him. All right. It says that the Hennepin County Attorney's Office stated that while they believed that the victim and felt confident in securing a conviction, it says that prosecuting the case now would not make a significant difference as Kelly's federal conviction already carried a substantial prison time, okay? It says that Kelly, who was convicted in federal trials in Chicago and New York for various crimes, including child, and enticement, racketeering, and trafficking, received a 30-year sentence in New York case and a mostly concurrent 20-year sentence in his Chicago case. So they decided not to try him in the Minnesota case, okay? So it's unfair to the victims. Of course, he would be getting more time, and I get it that he's already got the time for those other two trials, but I feel like it's unfair for the victims who kind of went through whatever they went through. For him to not get any time for that. So I kind of see why they did what they did, but at the end of the day, I don't think it makes. He is still in prison and he will remain there for the next probably 50 years, okay? Because he's already 50-something years old, so he'll be probably deceased by the time he's up out of there, okay? He has a lot of medical issues, is from what they were saying while he's in this. It's amazing how now you have a whole bunch of medical issues while you're in there. We ain't heard about no medical issues when you were out. You were healthy and doing whatever you were big and bad enough to do, running around with all these young girls. You were healthy. Now that you're in prison, every other day is something with your health. It's something that you need to be seeing a doctor for. It's something for this, and this. I'm sick of him. Okay, I've been canceled him. I ain't fooling with no damn R. Kelly. It's a shame that he wrote all this good music. I used to be a fan, but I cannot anymore after knowing what I know, okay? And I get it. He had that childhood trauma. He should have got some help for that. You had enough money to get the best doctors, psychologists, and anything else that you could have gotten, all right? He's an R&B legend monster. That's what I'm going to call him, okay? It's a shame he ruined his life and or his career after all these years of writing so many hits. It's a shame. Let's move on. Oh, Jonathan Majors was seen out in public, you guys, with with new girlfriend, Megan Good. Okay. They were seen spotted out on like a little date. And Jonathan was dressed, child, in incognito in his little hoodie, like he was in the movie Creed. All right, that's how he was dressed. I do have a pic of them. This is them out. Him and Megan. That's her with a little tight pants on. That's him and her. They're out and about, honey. Okay. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk for pulling the article. So it says it looks like Megan Good and Jonathan Majors are serious about each other, and that the two were spotted out together and they were booed up. Amid his domestic violence DV allegations. All right. They said the paparazzi caught them in New York. And they're getting ready to board a flight from New York to LA earlier today. This says in the pictures that that the pair chatted and held hands as they walked to their destination and also waited in line to grab a bite to eat. All right. It says that their pairing comes weeks after Majors was arrested and accused of physically abusing his girlfriend back in March. Okay, so we'll see what that's given. He does have another court case coming up early June. All right, so we're gonna keep our ears to the streets on that, but they look like they are going heavy, and I don't see it slowing down. So a lot of people think that it's a publicity stunt. A lot of other people think that they may be in love. I don't know. I don't think that Megan should have jumped on that situation, but that's her business. If she like it, I absolutely love it. Okay, moving on. Raz B, all right, you guys know Raz B from the group B2K. He is retracting his story in terms of what happened to him with his I guess manager. I think that is crazy. I don't understand it. He's retracting his story, saying that what was said is not what actually happened. And I don't know about that, sir, because he was very adamant about Chris Stokes doing this to him and doing inappropriate sexual things with him and some of the other group members of B2K. I mean, Chris denied it, of course. I mean, what else is he going to do? He don't want his career to go down. But I feel like it's one of those, because y'all know they tried to blacklist him. At one point, he had to move all the way to Tokyo to get away from everything because he was being harassed so much behind this situation. It looked like he kind of lost his mind a little bit. He was a mess. So the Senator Raz B, he takes back what he said about Chris Stokes over the years. They said that Chris Stokes was never that guy that I made the world think that he was. I feel like he's retracting because he wants his career back. B2K really didn't want to fool with him because he was going through this mental issue the way he was lashing out on them. They couldn't get through a show without him acting up and acting, crazy towards the fans as well. So I think that he knows that Chris Stokes can get his career back where it used to be because he needs money. When you get desperate and you get in a situation like that, I feel like he's retracting these things because of that. So this is what Raz B had to say. He says, I'm a made man. He says, here it goes. Here's the truth. He says, a mature, grown DeMario after countless counseling. He says that I was abused by brother. Okay, that's what he calls him, brother. And others, he says, they all use and abuse me like a rag doll. He says, by the time my cousin took custody over me, he says, I was a mess. He said that he was not my enemy. I forced all my pain, frustration, and anger built up from my past, he says, and took it out on my cousin, and I never understood why. He says, maybe because B2K broke up and he was no longer in my life. He says that Chris was never my pain. He was my protector. He was my peace, and he was my friend. He says that people like Steve and the terrible things in Cleveland I told him about. He says that Ricky forcing me to do things, and those are things that I should have dealt with, like all the monsters in my life that actually did these things to me. He says that Chris was never that guy that I made the world think that he was. And I remember why my cousin fought so hard to save me, because I needed Chris. He says, and then I attacked the only person who helped me. He says, it's time to let the world know the truth. Love you, my cuz. I don't buy it. I feel like he wants his career back. I feel like maybe Chris Stokes kind of had a sit down with him to say, hey, I can help you get your career back. I know you've been blacklisted. This is what you need to do. Put this statement out and I can help you. And I'll say allegedly. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, but that's how I feel. I feel like Chris Stokes got in his ear and pretty much let him know, look, go ahead and retract this statement, and I can help you get your career back on track. But like I said, y'all know he moved away to Tokyo because he was tweaking so bad over there. I saw a video where he looked really bad, like he was strung out. Raz B from B2K, and I was like, bro, you need to get some serious help. I know Ariane just did a documentary show a few weeks ago that I watched where Raz B was on there, and he just looks like he was just kind of out of it. 1 minute he was okay, the next minute he looked like he was just zoned out. And I think the guys kind of distanced themselves from him because he was kind of going through a lot. I don't think they'll ever speak about it, but I do feel like something did happen to him, but I don't feel like he wants to elaborate on that anymore because he wants his career back. And of course, B2K, they're not really touring or doing anything right now because Ariane is focused on his career. So I think the Raz B is trying to focus on trying to get back out there so he can be the star he used to be. If, you know, everybody would accept him back, because I don't know, he's done a lot. But yeah, he's been in trouble for some time. Chris Stokes, sir, you need some self-reflection. Chris Stokes tried to say, oh, I'm married. I never did that. I never touched anybody. I never did anything inappropriate. But that don't mean anything because you're married. That don't mean anything because you're married. But hey, go off, sir. Hopefully figure it out. I don't buy what Raz B is saying. I feel like something happened, and I stand on that. And I'll say allegedly just to be cute. All right. So let's continue. I saw something that was brought to my attention about Martel. This is some Love and Marriage Huntsville tea. They're saying that during the episode where Martel and Sheree was actually sitting up talking, where Sheree came to Martel's house to tell him about what Tiffany was saying to her in terms of questioning him, or her rather. Well, I can say him because she do have a strong jawline. But anywho, that was me. There was some pictures that was brought to my attention of some stills of Martel, and shout out to one of my subscribers for sending that to me, where Martel, honey, had a lot of marks and scratches. It looked like some defense wounds or something going on with him. I don't know what the hell. I know him and Ariane have a very volatile relationship because, baby, we've heard about several things going on with them. It's crazy. Now it's speculated that he may have had some type of issue with Ariane during that time, because y'all know Sheree was in town and Ariane was feeling away, one, that she could not come to the Upscale magazine shoot, which she don't get to really go anywhere with Martel. So I don't understand what the hell, you know, this was all about. But I'll show you guys some stuff. This is Martel's arm when he put his arm up and was talking to Sheree. These are the marks that they were talking about that was noticed, okay, on his arm. It looked like he may have been in some type of altercation, which was brought to my attention. Let's pull it up to where y'all can see. Here's another picture. That's Martel's arm. Okay, it looked like some deep scratch marks. Okay, y'all know him and Ariane be over there on the mess. Okay, it's speculated there could be something between the two of them. I'm not saying that it is, but it looked very suspicious to me. Okay, I don't know. It looks like deep scratch marks, as y'all know. A few weeks ago, well, maybe a month or so now, where they talked about he and Ariane having this altercation at her house. But yeah, I wanted to bring that to you guys' attention because I said, oh, that looked a little suspicious when he put his arm up on the show. And you guys can see there's an arrow there showing the marks on his arm. It looks like something happened. I'm trying to figure out where the hell he got them deep scratches on his arm from, Martel, because you and Ariane be doing way too much. Okay, and she knows that Sheree was in town and that she could not be over there around Martel. So y'all know the way they get down. All right, moving right along. All right, speaking of Ariane, honey, aka the werewolf, the live wolf, the busted wolf. That's what we're gonna have to call her ass. Ariane went live, as you guys know, for those of you that saw her live. She went live to address some lies that and she was visibly seen scared. She looked scared. She looked very nervous. She was stuttering and stumbling over her words. She looked a hot damn mess. She looked very scared. Martel was away at his suit line reveal, not giving half a damn about nothing. I think he was calling her in a live. I think that was him calling her because her phone kept blowing up repeatedly while she was online and she was ignoring it. But she was trying to explain that she didn't have anything to do with this mess with that was going on. And then during that time, also Carson pretty much asked her to drop the link because she was going to join Arionne's live and confront her about what was being said in the live. And she blocked Carson, which says everything to me. Because if you want to clear your name, the very person that's trying to help you clear your name, you should have tapped her in so that you guys can have a conversation back and forth so that we can see that you are trying to clear your name. And you didn't do that. You got scared and you blocked the girl. Okay. Now we already know, and we've already talked about Ariane having these fake pages where she's saying her name was Bernicia. Been doing a whole lot. And she's scared now that she knows that her ass could be in a whole lot of trouble. And Martel is pretty much making her take the fall for it because he don't give a hot damn. He is not trying to be helping her. He is focused on other things like his suit line and running behind this Belinda chick. Okay. Belinda is the girl who was at the Madonna event, you guys. Destiny's Madonna event, if you guys know. And also she is said to have bought some property with Martel as well. And we're going to get to her here in a second. All right. So at this point, like I said, Ariane was lying so bad that Carson pretty much tried to jump on the live and she won't hear it. She blocked her and she was scared. You could see it all over Ariane. She was scared. She was very nervous because she knows she's in a lot of trouble. All right. So meanwhile, like I said, Martel, honey, he was totally unbothered. He was at his event. Let me show you guys some pictures because I have them. This is Martel taking pictures, honey, at his suit event. That's the suit that he was trying to sell with them damn shorts and no socks on. Okay. I don't know who's going to buy that. His ass looking like the Planters Peanut Man in that damn suit. This is him unbothered, shouting out Carlos King. Okay. That's him. He's totally unbothered. Ariane was on live and this was Martel. She over there going through it, fighting for her life. And this is him in that same ass suit that he always wears. This is him walking in his suit line, showing off his suit with them damn shorts on. Okay. That's him again down there fake flossing, honey. Fake flossing, trying to sell them damn suits. All right. I said, look at his ass. And Ariane over there looking a hot damn mess. And Sheree was sitting at home looking like this. Like a whole crackhead out here, honey. I just made it up. I found that picture. I had to throw that in there because I thought the shit was funny. But anyway, Martel also posted your boy where I had to move my membership from him. He says, happy Sunday to all you guys. He says, it's coming. Talking about his suit line, okay? My other pastor where I had to move my membership from him. The one I told y'all to be having that whole pedo smile, him. So Martel actually, I guess this is pastor too, honey. So, which explains everything. So yeah, y'all know I had to move my membership from his church, and I'm still waiting on him to cash out me my $1 back from that I put in his offering too. So yeah, we ain't got that back. So I'm gonna need you to go and send that on to me, sir. All right, moving on. But like I said, Martel was on live during the same time that Ariane went on live. All right, so he went live talking about his situation. Ariane was on live talking about her situation, honey, and fighting for her life over there. And Martel was not giving a damn. He was living it up, honey, trying to get that suit sold. All right, so Ariane posted some receipts. Of course, that she doctored up, which was all lies. Ain't had nobody's name on it, no timestamps, no nothing, honey. Thought that somebody was gonna believe that mess. And I said, girl, Ariane, you gotta wake up earlier in the morning, honey, if you want to be trying to fool somebody, because receipts have timestamps on them, and yours did not. So of course, everybody did not believe what she had to say. But I do have some receipts, and shout out to my girl True T, because she dropped some receipts that pretty much told that Carson was telling the truth about old Ariane. Ariane, I think she forgot that she hopped her ass online and was talking about Melody and this whole revenge porn situation. And this kind of shows that she was involved. Now, she sent a message to, she put a message out there where she was talking about Melody. And this is what she says. All right. She says, how you called me a hoe, but you was a married woman in hotels sucking penis. Hashtag facts. She's talking about Melody. Now, y'all know the revenge tape was Melody and Martel, a tape that they did together. But Ariane was going to pretend to be some dude and put the tape out to make it look like Melody was just out here with random people. So that right there says everything that needs to be said, Ariane. We got another one. It says, and it was not your husband, but you have sexual intercourse with no one. She says, we'll start, she says, but we'll start naming names. All right. So now you're trying to threaten Melody and shut her up because you feel like you got some tea on her when it's all lies. The tape was, and I know you saw the tape, Ariane, the tape was between Martel and Melody, but you felt some type of way because Melody and Martel at the time were going back and forth on social media, and you just could not leave well enough alone. And you decided to jump your ass in the middle of it and decided to post some stuff on there, which further implicated you. Thank you so much for the super chat, Gertina Jones. You decided to further implicate yourself in this situation, Miss Arionne Curry, aka Miss Brunisha, because you got several names that's looking like with your fake pages that you're continuing to use. All right. So Carson had to put her ass on blast several times, but she was scared to tap old Carson up in the mix over there. So Ariane, we got these messages, and those have been posted, and True T also posted them on her platform, okay, exposing you as well. So whatever Melody decides to do with this information, if she decides to press charges, because it is a crime, I keep saying it. Martel, you committed a crime when you took a screenshot of the alleged video and sent it to Melody to tell her to shut her mouth. Anytime you send, whether it's a picture and or video over the internet, it is called revenge porn. So you, sir, can be arrested just for sending that and for sending the message, because Melody confirmed that you sent her the message. Okay. I have that here as well. Y'all know we have receipts when we're talking about stuff. All right. Melody away with you. Hashtag whack. All right. That's what she had to say to Martel when he sent her the picture, because Melody started talking after he went live to try to talk about her and say some stuff about her. So he tried to shut her down with this whole revenge porn video, and Melody called his bluff. He did not release it, but he did have Ariane behind the scenes allegedly trying to pose as some guy in order to post the video on his behalf, because Martel wants to keep his hands clean so that he don't wind up going to jail. Okay. So he wanted to keep the heat off of him for this revenge porn fiasco. Yeah, what y'all think about that? I also feel like that Melody would have a defamation lawsuit against Ariane as well for posting that, because as I said in the video, it was Melody and Martel and not some random dude. Ariane, you know that because you've seen the video. I'm guessing plenty of times that Martel have shown it, as he have shown it to other people, according to his baby mother. Now, like I said, Ariane used her social media to lie several times on Melody, because that's what Martel told her to do. So you can always tell when Ariane start talking, because you start hearing little tidbits of Martel in conversation, okay, and things of that nature. Just like we heard Carson was saying. I was like, I don't know anybody else to say in things of that nature like that except Martel, which further lets me know that you've been engaging in conversation with him, because you picked up that piece of phrase that he likes to use. All right. So now Ariane is running scared. Of course, she has gone ghost again. We haven't heard anything else from her. She's scared because she knows that she's in a lot of trouble, and Martel is not thinking about her ass, and he ain't trying to be helping her. All right. Now, moving on. Martel is said to have purchased some property with this Belinda chick, and we found out her name is Belinda Sanders. All right. I do have some pictures of her if you guys would like to see, because we got to show receipts. That's her, and that's him. That is her right there at the bottom down here with Destiny at the Madani event when they had the fight. Y'all remember when they had the fight at the Madani event? That is Belinda, the same girl that did the cookbook video with Martel, where he went over there talking about he was cooking in her kitchen and he had on the apron with no shirt. That is Belinda. This is the girl that is said that he is purchasing property with, or that he has purchased property with, because I got the receipt on it, in Huntsville. Now, you purchasing property with your side chick, spending money with your side chick, and your mama's house is in foreclosure. What's that giving, Martel? Okay. Why is that when your mama's house is in foreclosure that you are spending money, and you've also wasted $10,000 for a court case that your ass shouldn't have done, and you are $10 million in debt for your bankruptcy that you still have not paid? but you got money. You're using your love and marriage Huntsville checks to be out here purchasing property with your side chick, okay? And y'all know Martel said by the end of the year that he's looking to be married. So I'm guessing it's going to be with this Belinda chick, because Martel is looking for someone to take him to the next level and or take care of him. Ariane can't do it. That is why he don't spend time with Ariane. That's why he's not checking for her. He'll come over there and he'll get his little yang, 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 but then he out the door after that, because Ariane cannot offer him anything. He blames her for the divorce. He blames her because she had that baby. All right. Now, the property shows the owners to be Holt Media Group, LLC, and Belinda. The property is located in Huntsville, Alabama. The land value for that property is $24,000. It's a cleared land space. Let me go ahead and show you guys the receipts, because we do have them. This is the property. Okay. This is the property that was purchased. It's a cleared land space. Not sure if they're going to build a house on it. Not sure what they're going to do with the space, but the space is, the land value of it is worth $24,000. All right. Now, like I said, y'all know the Belinda lady is the girl that was there, and Destiny hangs with her real heavy. So, y'all know Destiny always hang with the op. If you guys can see it, that's if you can see it, it's a little blurry, but that's the receipt for the actual property. All right. Belinda's name is on it. And also that's the receipt. You may be able to see Holt property. It's a little blurry. I may have to get a better copy of it and produce it to you guys. But that is the property information. It has the address and everything on it in Huntsville, Alabama. So this chick, she's so stupid. Martel is $10 million in debt, and you are attaching yourself to that. And if you marry him, you stupid chick, you're going to be weighed down with debt just like him. Martel knows what he's doing. He's looking for the next meal ticket like he had with Melody. And he already said a woman has to have at least 30 or 50K before he can even speak to her. Okay, because he's looking to leech on to her. Now, him and Sheree, they don't fool with each other. Sheree is already, like I said in my review last night, Sheree has already blocked him because she done found out a whole bunch of lies. And I'm just like, you so stupid. You could have watched the show to find out what you need to find out about Martel. You could have watched the show to find out that he was following Melody around on the whole episode when he wanted to walk her to her car. It's all over social media. Melody's already done interviews talking about how he bought her 10 dozens of roses. So any stupid chick out there that's running behind Martel thinking that he's serious about them is just crazy. He still have feelings for Melody. He's trying to destroy her because she won't come back. So now he's trying to move on with somebody who's got something that he can attach himself to, because he ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. So also Martel was bold enough to bring this same hoe, and I'm gonna call her a hoe, on Love and Marriage Huntsville to have her at have her around Melody at the Madonna event, like things were supposed to be all cool. All right. And Martel, during the time around, he was standing over there with Melody. He was trying to act like he didn't know who Belinda was. Just like he was doing with Sheree. He treated Belinda just like he treated Sheree at the event, at the Upscale magazine event. He was distancing himself from Sheree the same way he did with Belinda. So now it's said that him and Belinda are supposed to be going strong. All right. And this same Belinda has been posting pictures of the Eminem kids on social media when they've already been to court, Melody and Martel, because Martel did not want Melody posting Sugar Mama and the kids on social media. So he had the judge stop Melody from being able to post the children because he was jealous of Sugar Mama's line selling out, because he could not get money from the line. He was upset that he could not get part of the profits of Sugar Mama's line. So he asked that the Eminem kids not be posted on social media, but you allow your side chick, your hoe, Belinda, to post pictures of Boss Baby, okay, on social media. I have the picture here. Belinda posted this picture, Martel's side chick of Boss Baby. That's not her daughter. She has nothing to do with Boss Baby. So you mad at Melody over Sugar Mama's line, but you allow your side chick to go out here and be posting pictures of your daughter after you asked the courts to not allow your children to be on social media because you felt like they weren't old enough to consent, when really you were upset that you could not get money from Sugar Mama's profits. Because Sugar Mama, Melody's Sugar Mama's line is connected to her 7th Avenue line. And she was smart to do that. I said that before, so that Martel or no one else could touch it. So she's posting pictures of the Eminem kids like she's supposed to be their stepmama now. And it's crazy that Martel is allowing that. And he has not addressed that, obviously, because the picture is still up there. All right. So you got a different set of rules for your side chicks versus the mother of your children, who are protecting your children and creating a legacy for your children. The sugar mama's line is creating a legacy for your children. You're not doing it. You're not doing it, Martel. You have not created anything for your children but chaos. Okay? You saw nothing wrong with Belinda posting Boss Baby on social media, but had a whole fit when Melody was posting her children on social media where she's on vacation and everywhere else with her children. You got a nerve, sir. You have a nerve. You have a nerve. You've been having these children around other women and fussing Melody out for her having her children where she chooses to have them. Why are they around Belinda? Now you done introduced the kids, according to Sheree on Saturday's episode, that she's also been around the children. And this is a person who you said out of your mouth that you still getting to know, that you are still learning her. So why, pray tell, would you have your children around somebody that you still learning? You don't know her like that. Now it's confusing because you're not even with Sheree no more. So you've introduced your children to a woman who you are not even dating. So now you have women coming in and out of your children's life, further confusing them when you've already confused them with this side chick's baby, telling them that's their brother. So you are still further confusing them, and you see nothing wrong with that. But you take your baby mama, aka Melody, to court to try to take the children away from her when you are the problem. You're the problem. You are the problem, sir. You are the problem. Now they're saying that Miguel Wilson at this whole suit line that Martel was at, it says that he is unbothered by the many emails, texts, and DMs that he's been receiving about Martel and this revenge porn situation. And I feel like Martel got to him because y'all know he was lurking in the comments whenever the subscriber actually checked him in the comments and told Miguel what was going on, and that she contacted social services and everybody else concerning Martel and broke it down as to what was going on with this revenge porn with Martel and told Miguel not to do business with him. So I feel like Martel got to Miguel and tried to explain his way out of some stuff, because they're saying that Miguel is said that he is unbothered about it and he still wants to continue to do business with Martel with this suit line. But I feel like too, it's because Carlos King is behind it as well. He's a silent owner, from what I'm understanding, with this whole suit line, because y'all know Martel doesn't have the money. So he is low-key helping Martel behind the scenes with this suit line, and he's trying to stay out of the limelight and make it seem like it's just Martel launching this when we all call bullshit. Martel ain't got no money. He ain't got no money. Carlos is a silent owner in this situation, I feel like. And he has a relationship with Miguel Wilson, which he hooked him up with Martel. Martel don't know no Miguel Wilson. Carlos hooked that relationship up. So now they're saying that Miguel Wilson is saying that it's all a TV show. This is all about a TV show, and he's unfazed about what Martel is accused of in this revenge porn situation. So he's going to continue to do business with him. All right. Martel was lurking in them comments, honey. And even when, as far as I told y'all the other day, fussing that subscriber out. But then you got your ass down there in Baltimore prancing around in them tight ass hoochie daughter suit shorts. Suit shorts. Who was out here wearing suit shorts with no damn socks? Because you probably had them in your crotch. Looking a hot damn mess. Who is going to be buying that mess? I don't know. Martel finally took the time to shout out Carlos King, like I said as well. And he was happy to do that. And I think that he's subliminally trying to let everybody know that Carlos has something to do with this whole suit line. All right. I don't think he was there, because I think he said that you in my city, which means Huntsville. So I think Carlos may have been in Huntsville, maybe for a cast meeting or something of that nature. But I don't think he was at the actual suit line. So I think he's trying to stay away and give Martel the limelight to make it seem like it's all him, because y'all know every other business and or venture that Martel has been involved in has failed. All right. So Ariane, baby, you on your own in terms of fighting this fight by yourself, sis, because Martel's focus is on trying to build his life with Belinda, because you don't have anything to offer him, sis. So while you sitting at home distressed trying to figure out what you gonna do with this whole revenge porn situation, because you keep getting your ass tore out the frame for all the lies and all the mess that you included yourself in that had nothing to do with you, that's on you, sis. That's on you. And I hope Melody pressed charges against Ariane as well as Martel, because they both deserve it. They both deserve it. You should not have inserted yourself in this situation. If Melody and Martel was arguing, why are you still posting stuff? What vendetta do you have against Melody, who's not done anything to you but left this man and pretty much gave him to you, and you still mad? You still mad and coming for her and throwing subliminals, talking about her song and everything else. Oh, her song was about me. So what? She can write 100 songs about you, bitch, because you are the one who stepped in between her marriage and was doing stuff behind the scenes. This woman got kids just like you. So remember, when you posted some revenge porn against somebody, remember this woman got children who gonna see this mess. Now, if you want to raise your children to be dysfunctional in a dysfunctional environment, do that. But don't put that mess on somebody else and put it out there for her children who now have iPhones and can pull up stuff on social media and see their mother in a compromising position because you on your get back. You distressed werewolf, you. I cannot take people like that. You mad at her because he don't want you. You are mad at her because she don't want you. And instead of you sitting here and not defending him, you were defending him in your video versus sitting here and saying, you know what? I'm getting ready to wash my hands. I'm getting ready to talk and get this mess up off me, because at the end of the day, he ain't checking for you. Martel is leaving you holding the bag. And if and when this shit do drop and charges are pressed, you're going to be the one going to jail, because he's going to put you in there as to say that she is my baby mama who was upset at my ex-wife and use that to go through my phone and steal the video to get back at her. That's how he gonna put it on you, and you're gonna be looking stupid sitting in prison while your children are being raised probably in the system with somebody who they don't even know. And that's gonna be your karma for being a stupid ass biatch, involving yourself in somebody else's situation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. And that's what your ass get. Do I feel sorry? I do not. I do not. Melody got the receipts, and I hope she's working behind the scenes with her attorney to go ahead and press charges on your ass, because you deserve it. And that's all I got for y'all today. I just wanted to drop some tea. Yeah, we're going to keep it at 30-something minutes today, baby. That's all I have for you guys, celebrity news and RT. Thank you guys for joining. Please hit that like button, honey, and also go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you did not. Also, please go ahead and check out last night's video of the review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and please hit the like button over there as well. All right, love you guys down, all 1,068 of you guys. We got 440 likes. Please get the likes up, guys. I dropped some real receipts and information for you guys here today. The least y'all can do is please hit that like button, okay? Don't sit on my receipts, all right? Don't come over here and get the info and don't hit the like button. That's just rude. How you stand on my porch and don't ring my doorbell? Like, really? When you ring the doorbell, that's like hitting the like. You letting me know I'm here, okay? Yeah, don't stand on my door. Don't stand on my porch and don't ring the doorbell and let me know you're here. All right. Thank y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I will talk to you guys later. I may do a pop-in today if I run across any more news that I know that you guys can use. All right. Love you all the way that way. Thank you, Moss, for doing a great job. Any content creators that joined us today, thank you guys for being here as well. All right. Enjoy your Monday, and goodbye.